to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We're going to change our order on the agenda a little bit here. Chief has to get to another meeting. So I guess if you'd like to, Chief.
All right, you guys in front of you have the run breakdown. 26 for Cedar Creek, 15 for Leo-Cedarville, 19 for Springfield, 19 for Drayville, 1 for Scipio, 42 for mutual aid. In addition to that, 26 times Northwest came into our territory. But we've run out of base 190 together. They're alternating runs. So that's about that. The eye roll that I mentioned last time, all of the deficiencies were corrected. Right now we're 100% passing on all of the inspections that have been done. The biggest one was the Cedarville Elementary. They were having trouble not maintaining. Pressure on the sprinkler system. They don't have municipal water. They draft out of a pond.
Really?
And the pressure reading was low. They tried 14 different things, and then they changed the gauges, and it works fine now.
So it's basically like the pump off system.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, I'm glad it's corrected, but wow, all it was gauges.
As far as the fire chief's report, that's going to be abbreviated too. Most of what I want to get to is the stuff I sent you guys emails on over the last day or two. Do you want to deal with them right now?
Yes, let's get them done.
Yes.
So they don't have to sit through the whole meeting.
Oh, I didn't know if you were going to.
Oh, I thought you
were. I'm sorry.
Please do that.
We're sitting staring at each other.
Chris Wolf, Ron Smith. Ron's from Gary Fire Department. Chris is from Northwest. And you guys are going to vote on them after you had your executive session.
That's correct. That's correct.
I will make a motion to approve both Chris and Ron as our new BCs.
I'll second that.
Okay, there's a motion and a seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Thank you. Welcome aboard.
Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
I have conditional offers of employment here for you. And I'll get these.
Hey Jeff, real quick, I want to give you a heads up. I talked to Ben before the meeting. The other day I was on a run with the ambulance, our ambulance that's stationed at 190. The back doors to that ambulance, I almost had to rip the handle off to get the door open. He's going to look into it. I talked to him. I just want to let you know that I was asking him to do that. Because I almost had to rip the handle off, and I don't want something bad like that to happen when we could maybe oil it or figure out what's going on.
Okay, and I already told you guys, just for the record, these gentlemen passed a written test on firefighting, passed a written test on general knowledge. They are already in the pension, so they did not have to do the arthrophobia and claustrophobia. They passed a assessment center, and they passed a hands-on skills test. They then set before a committee made up of what potentially will be our merit board, and passed that before you guys met them and voted on. So all those steps were taken. As far as the budget, we went before county council last Thursday. All fire districts' budgets were approved as is. They wanted to keep a 3% raise, equivalent to what the rest of the county is getting, even though we asked for a 4%. This was partially because in the recent past, the county did a salary comparison or
Yeah.
something like that, and adjusted, and the fire districts weren't included in that. Councilman Lagaman wanted that 1% difference in raise to be set aside, to be revisited later and potentially added back in. Status of Battalion Chief hiring. We just got 2 of the 3 that we need. Yesterday, the application period closed. We've got 2 people. Both are experienced and qualified, and we'll be moving quickly to bring them on board. Bring one of them on board, just like these 2. Let's see. Volunteers. I sent you guys some information about the volunteers. They are considering disbanding the volunteer organization, incorporation, and they are looking at potentially either with us by themselves or going countywide, because the potential is there for everybody to go countywide. Some new form of a volunteer organization that would be similar to what a lot of places on the East Coast call paid on call. They would make runs, get paid just when they're there, and it would be like being part-time, but only when you get called in. I have a meeting with them tomorrow. You guys don't have to approve anything. I'm just letting you know this, and I'll bring the rest of it back. I did send you some of their proposals. I sent you some of my suggestions. I know for a brief period today, I talked to a couple other fire chiefs. This is all in flux, I guess. It comes down to volunteerism is changing. Okay, most of the guys are getting older. Anybody that new comes in long enough to get hired, and then they're not volunteers anymore. As long as we've got volunteers that will get tankers out, that's a great asset to us. If we've got volunteers that will meet the training and the physical requirements to be interior firefighters, that's great. But like they said, they don't make the trucks because the trucks are gone by the time they get there. The biggest thing with this is for the stuff that I sent you guys, the way I looked at it is the fire doesn't know if you're paid or volunteer. We've got to have the same standards for everybody, and anything we can do to allow the volunteers to still be involved as time moves forward, I think that's a good idea. Especially if the Southeast comes in, if they keep their volunteers, that's might be some of the places that have the most amount of volunteers. Many of the other districts, their numbers are dwindling rapidly. But that's just to let you guys know where we're on with that.
When do they meet again, you say, Jeff?
I'm meeting with them tomorrow.
Okay. They collectively probably won't have a decision yet.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, I can guarantee you this won't be a one-meeting thing.
Okay, so just do have to be careful how we pay them, because the state board of accounts say you can't pay by the hour and they're contractors.
Well-
I mean, so just make sure.
But they won't be a
keep that.
volunteer anymore, they will be a part-time employee.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Jeff, the only thing that I
Yes.
have to say about it is the volunteers that we had a very tough time keeping track of their time and points as it would be. If we go full-time, we're gonna expect them to do timesheets and everything else. My concern is they had a hard time with the basic stuff that they were doing. Now we're gonna ask them to do even more. That we need to make sure it's clear that they are responsible for their time cards. If they don't get it in, that's on them.
Well, and there will probably have to be something electronic so that we know instantly after that run, just to put their names on the list of people that made the run, and then to get them reimbursed. But yeah, that's why I said this is not gonna be a
Yeah,
one
it's all
meeting and
gotta
it's
be worked
fixed.
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I have one more question for you and then one statement. I've had some interest, people ask about part-time.
Mm-hmm.
Are we doing part-time?
Yes. Between
I
the
think we've
BC
got-
hiring and the firefighter hiring, it just hasn't been a top priority, but yes. we
Because
will.
I think I've got a couple that are pretty interested in doing part-time for us.
And that's another thing that just like what I said about the volunteers, the qualifications will be the same. Many of our part-timers are people that work at Fire District A and part-time at Fire District B and C.
That's what it's gonna be. Would be.
Those aren't the concern. It's the people that aren't affiliated with anybody else and work part-time. How do they keep up on their training? And that's gonna have to be addressed, hopefully countywide.
Yeah. And then, I don't know how many of you know, but the budget, he got put in a, what I would call a vice for about
We all did.
48 hours, all the chiefs did. Jeff responded well, he did an awesome job, definitely solidifying that he is a great choice for our chief again. He definitely was put in a pressure cooker and he responded very, very well, so.
We all got that pressure.
I mean, I know all the other chiefs and I think their boards are saying the same thing, but
Yeah, but ours is better.
he did a fantastic job and he definitely deserves a kudos for it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you. I sent you the email about the radios. Short story, between the state of Indiana's requirements and Motorola, things are changing. To have radios in our vehicles that are gonna work beyond the foreseeable future, we have to upgrade a few. I think I put in for 4, is that what I asked for?
It said 4,
radios?
yes.
Yeah, those are 4 radios that we can buy. They are the newer radios, but they have to be bought and on the state's website by the 30th of this month. And
You wanted 50,000?
15.
15,000.
15. And the bid for the radios themselves was just under 11,000, wasn't it? Or right about.
You just wanted that extra to cover yourself.
We have to,
11,860.
we have to have communications, or the radio shop has to program them, and they didn't give me a price yet. I know the 15 will be more than enough to cover that.
Okay.
I will make a motion to approve 15, do not exceed 15,000 for the 4 new radios and whatever's needed to get them up to speed for our guys to use.
Okay, there's a motion, is there a second? Chris, you'll second?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's been a motion and seconded. All those, any further questions?
You can get it done by the 30th.
The first due already has the radios in stock, and he's waiting for me to call him, and he will drop them off at the radio shop tomorrow to get programmed.
Fantastic.
Sounds good. All right. Motion seconded. Any other questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Good. Pass. Thank you.
And I'm sorry, I've got to leave here in about a minute.
I know you do.
Was there anything else that I sent you guys so many emails this weekend?
The only other thing you had was on the apparatus, and I don't know if we can wait on that.
Is that something we can deal with the next meeting, the
The
sales?
one I just sent this afternoon?
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
you
all
can.
right, don't worry about
If you want to deal with it, great. If not,
If it's
fine.
not an emergency,
No,
I'd
it's
rather
not.
you explain to us exactly what you want and everything like
can
that,
do.
so.
And I tried to do that in email, but I can go into more detail.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I'd like it so that everybody else can hear what we're
Okay.
doing too, so absolutely, that, we can table that and wait for the next meeting.
Is there anything you have for me before I head out? Because you're gonna cover the interlocal stuff.
Local agreement, and then our official resolution.
Okay. Because I know Randy was at the same meetings I was at, so you can cover that. If there's nothing else, I need to head to New Haven.
Okay.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks. Gentlemen, if you would like to leave, you may leave, or you can stay, whatever you'd like to do. Thank you.
I would like to speak to you two outside for just 1 minute.
Okay, on the interlocal agreement, that'd be the agreement
Randy, I
for
think we gotta
executive
go,
fire.
we gotta go back to meeting minutes, approval and all that stuff. Go back up to the top.
To the minutes.
Oh, and start over.
We can start.
That's best. That's best. Okay. All right, we have the minutes for 8:25, general meeting and the budget meeting. Are all out before you? Are there any questions on the minutes or corrections?
I don't have any. I guess I make a
accept the minutes as they are.
Second.
Okay, there's a motion and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Thank you. All right. Finance report. Oh, there it is.
Kendra, you here? Do you have anything to say about finance report, anything like that? Anything we need to know? Everything good? Okay,
Yep, we're on track for maybe about 80,000 for interest this year.
fantastic.
We had 10,000 in last month
Okay,
in just interest, so otherwise everything else looks good so far.
awesome.
I did send August, so you do have July stubs.
And we're just approving July tonight, correct?
Right.
I'll make a motion to approve the July finance report.
Second. Okay, it's moved, seconded. All those in favor? Aye. All those opposed? Thank you.
All right, now.
Now we can. All right, the interlocal agreement for Executive Fire and EMS Chief. The questions that we had the last meeting for maintaining that the fire chiefs and us get the right executive chief, and it's not going to be the county commissioners or anybody else appointing it. It is outlined in there, and our attorney said it's in there, so we have no qualms about that. We hold 5 votes to their 2. So
That was my biggest.
Override it.
That was my biggest concern.
Right.
So.
And the general consensus with the meetings that Jeff and I have been in, all of the districts plus East Central, the territory, everybody has come to an agreement on it. It's in its final form that I sent you, and then what I've got is after we take a vote on it tonight, then I will sign it. The other, I think it's Northwest might be doing it tomorrow.
Yes, Thursday's tomorrow.
They're all scheduled to be getting this done and in hopefully by the end of September, so they can get it in and it'll be effective and get the position funded in the 26 budget.
So what exactly is this interlocal for? What's the wording on it? That's so I can make sure that I put it in.
Interlocal agreement, and it's for the hiring of the official word here.
The fire
And the Executive Fire and EMS Chief is what the position is, and then this outlines it in our voting procedures to make sure we get the right guy for the Allen County system.
I will make a motion to approve the interlocal agreement for the fire and EMS executive chief.
There's a motion, is there a second?
Yeah.
All right, Chris, a second. Any more questions?
I trust you, so what you're saying is.
Yeah, well, I trust our lawyers do too. All those in favor? Aye. All those opposed? Okay, thank you. And then back on our July 28th meeting, we voted on and approved that Northeast Fire District would be the sole provider of EMS within this district. And we've now got it in resolution form, and when this is, if it's passed, I will give this to Jim and you can sign the number to it. But this is the official resolution to make Northeast Fire District the EMS provider for this district, the sole EMS provider for this district. Could I have a
Make a motion.
Okay.
To accept that.
Brian has made a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Jim will second. Any more discussion? Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
And all those opposed? Okay, thank you. Okay. We've got it on our schedule. Next meeting If there's no objections here for our board members, it'll be October 27th. Fitting everybody's schedule?
Yep.
Okay. Is there any public input?
Real quick, Ben, is there anything you need to add today? We kind of skipped over quickly, but you got anything going on that you'd like to talk about?
No, nothing really to bring up.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Looking for a motion to adjourn?
I will make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second? Okay, moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed?
All those opposed?
Thank you.
I just want to say congratulations. You just were part of